Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. January bargain basement. Now, lots of people are selling the stuff at the moment because they're recovering from Christmas. The Christmas 1 month ago where they bought all the kids PlayStations and things like that. So there are some interesting little bikes that I've got to show for you. Some of those still have warranty, and one of them, a Triumph, is what I would call a real bargain with only 14,000 miles on it. So let's dive in. Let's go and have a look at what's on Facebook Marketplace. Okay, the first one we have is a 2024 Voge DS650. Brand new for £4,500. Apparently there are two available from Patriot Bikes over in Wakefield. Maybe they can deliver. But this looks absolutely amazing. It's ready to tour. I am assuming that this includes the full kit, the panniers and top box. I am assuming that. And you are saving over £1,800. That's, let's understand it, £4,500 for a 650, the Voge 650 DS. Wow. There's the first one. Next one, a Royal Enfield Scram 411 for £2,595. Now I think from the Potteries Motorcycles and Scooter Centre in Burslem, Staffordshire, I think you can get a brand new one for about £3,600. I might be wrong on that. I might be wrong. But this one's going for £2,600. I suspect he or she will take a fair dip on this. Here we are, 4,700 miles. All the history from new, all the service history. It has an MOT is not due until 2026, which means it's still under the manufacturer's 3-year warranty until 2026. Yeah? And they've not stated that here. They should have stated it. So the bike looks in good condition. You'll get this, I'm sure you'll get this for less than £2,500. It doesn't need an MOT until 2026, and it's warranted by Royal Enfield until 2026. That's gotta be a fair deal. That £2,500, 4,600 miles, and that looks a great deal. What do you think? Comments below. Next bike, another Royal Enfield Scram 411 should I say. This one's 2,650 with 2,800 miles on it. 2,800 miles. Selling, unfortunately, right, I'm quite short and I'm struggling to get on and off it. Right, okay, so that's why they're selling it, and they don't want the lowering kit on the bike. It's got Oxford heater grips, fly screen pannier racks, Optimate charger. So it's ready to have the soft luggage thrown over it to take you into Europe or wherever you want to go. This, I've already checked, this particular machine was registered, let's have a look, was registered in July 22. So this has the Royal Enfield warranty until July 2025. So it's still in warranty. Yeah? Oops. Let's go back to it. This one's still in warranty. Again, the owner hasn't stated that. So it's a really good selling point. 2,700 miles. So sorry, 2,800 miles. 2,650. I suspect they're going to take a bit of a dip on that money. I don't know. I would go in at 2,200. Yeah. So I'm just saying. That's me. I would start at 2,200. Next bike, this is an oddball. A BMW R1200CL for £1,500. Yes, 8 hours ago from Portsmouth. It's a project bike, not being used for years. Had it started after several attempts, cranking over and then dies, so you're gonna have to be able to fix it. There's some electrical problems or some carburation problems on this. It's it's 23 years old. 23 years old, but that's a hell of a machine. Just ugly as hell at the front. But it's, you know, for I'm guessing they're going to take less than £1,500. Yeah, collection from Portsmouth. I guess if you can get that going, then you've got a cracking bike. I'm assuming there's not too much wrong with it. It's only got 22,000 miles on it. 22,500 miles. That would be a great project bike. But that front end, my God, that looks really, really different. Next bike. Oh dear, the computer's going slow. 2010 GSXR750 for £5,000. 25,000 miles on it. Coming up for the summer. Apparently it's only had 2 owners. Selling his pride and joy as it sits under a blanket in his heated garage. Only selling it because he needs the cash for the house. There we go. That looks fairly pretty. There is a video on this one that shows it running. That's not a bad deal. This is a GSXR750 that's 2010. Yeah? £5,000. You may well accept a lower offer on that. That's nice. This is interesting, and I'm not sure if this is an import, but it says it's got 12,000 kilometers on it, or 12,000 miles. Yeah, CB400 Super 4 version S for £2,200. That looks really, really nice. I'm not sure if these clocks are in kilometers. That's my only question. However, this speedo goes up to about 120 mile an hour. It looks like 120 mile an hour. Correct me if I'm wrong. And that looks like 20,000 miles rather than 12,000 miles. It might be a typo, but here, it says here, 52 horsepower, Revs S version, well looked after. P-Reg 1996. God, this is an old machine. And it doesn't disappoint. New chain and sprockets, new screen, full service, new Dunlop tyres 800 miles ago, does around 55 to the gallon. Miles are in kilometres, but see, Speedo has... Right, okay, so they are in kilometres, so I guess it's an import, which works out to 12,500 miles. Will increase as he uses it. Over at Skegness. Don't know about that one. Let's just have a quick look before we go any further. This is from Lorraine. She's got a couple of bikes, a couple of things up for sale. Yeah. Let's leave it at that. She looks legit. What do you think to that? That's it's like the Honda 404, isn't it? It's beautiful. Absolutely super retro. Super retro for £2,200. She'll take less than 2,000 for that. Just to move it on. Times are hard now. We've come past Christmas. What do you think of that? Next bike. A Fireblade 1000 RR, 2005. So it's 20 years old, and that looks in immaculate condition. For £3,600. Here we go. Very good condition with all side panels repainted last year. Couple little marks on tail from chucking leg over it. Wavy brakes. Lots of carbon bits. Indicators built into front mirrors and rear ones at the back light. All sorts of stuff here. Private plate has to come off if sold, right? So the private plate here, and it's not a private plate, it's just a normal plate, but it fits his name. There we are, £3,600. He'll probably take a dip on that, maybe 3,300, maybe even 3,000, depends on how desperate they are for the cash. But if you look here, I'm just looking here, just look at this tyre. Do you see the chicken strip? See the chicken strip there? The guy who owns it is not pushing it over to its limits, which is interesting. Or it certainly doesn't look that way, yeah? There's a fair inch or two's worth of chicken strip there. Just something to know. But that looks absolutely beautiful. What do you think to that? Second to last one. First thing that you need to notice about this. Previously Category N registered. So it's obviously been in an accident. The guy states, uneconomical repair. It had scrapes to the exhaust and saddlebags. I've replaced the whole exhaust with an immaculate, genuine, low mileage new one. Not new one. Saddlebags may be available if not already sold. Okay, so it's replaced the exhaust and that was the only damage. Okay, this one, the 2002 VT750 Shadow from Honda with 31,000 miles on it is 2,095. So he's obviously going to take less than 2,000 for this. And so he should do, because it's a Category N. I'm being fair, it's a Category N. You shouldn't be paying much for a category, any category. So I would probably go in that about, I would probably even offer him somewhere in the region of £1,200 to start the conversation. And finally, what I think is a great value, Triumph Thruxton 900 of 2013 for £3,895. 14,000 miles. That looks really pretty. So if you fancy a Thruxton, this might be the one for you. There's a video on there. Aftermarket extras, bars, exhaust, system shocks, full MOT, logbook in his name. Welcome, no more time wasters, no offers. So he's fixed it. It's 3,895. Right, but it's still a good price. This is a Thruxton, 2013, 12 years old. You might take a dip on it if you go and visit him and offer the cash. Might take 3.5 for it. I would offer him that. But yeah, that looks wonderful. There is a deal. What do you think to that? There we go. Did you find that interesting? There's some stuff that you can get on Facebook Marketplace that, I've bought a few bikes off Marketplace and they've all been all right. You've got to check out the bikes. Go and check them out on Car Vertical or another system that allows you to input the registration plate and come back with all the history about the machine, be it a car or a motorbike, yeah? So, there are some great bargains. People are going to be struggling in 2025, wanting to pay off the Visa bills for the kids' presents over Christmas. This month, January, I know we're on February, it's February the 3rd at the moment, let's just check that. So this is Monday the 3rd of February, but people are recovering from the money that they spent over Christmas, and I understand that. I too am doing that. We all do that, yeah? And some people have to sell the motorbikes on to recover from Christmas. So maybe it's time now to take a bit of an advantage and get in touch with these people and offer them a lowball price and see where they go. Hope you found it useful. Hope you found it entertaining and informative. Please do not forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. If you are subscribed, thank you ever so much. It's greatly appreciated. It really does help the channel. Like the video if you thought it was informative. Ride safely, be kind to everyone and eat healthily. I'll see you very soon. Cheers. Bye-bye.